Is cheating ever forgivable? Let's be honest, all right? If someone cheated on someone else, is there any instance where that person could be forgiven?
Okay.
Can the trust be rebuilt after being broken?
This is to me, if someone cheats on you, you don't lose love for them instantly.
No.
You just don't. But the problem is, say if it was me, for example, as much as I would want to forget and build that trust again, you have shattered something that we've built.
Yeah.
If it's so easily shattered, it's so hard to build again.
It's like that saying they say that a house can take months and years to build and seconds to crash.
Exactly.
And it's so true, because trust is not even something that you can buy. It's just earned over time.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, on level playing field, when you start going out at the beginning, the trust is not there, but there's nothing that's been broken. You're not rebuilding, you are building the trust from scratch.
Don't get me wrong, I mean, obviously there is relationships where there has been infidelity, affairs and cheating, and they've worked. Personally, I struggle to understand how that's possible.
Yeah, okay, let me play devil's advocate again.
Oh, the devil himself again.
Because I think when we've been speaking about cheating, it seems like we've been talking a lot about actual sort of affairs.
Right.
So I'm going to take it shorter and a bit more of a different angle, which is, let's just say someone's out, say you, me, but it doesn't have to be, it could be a couple, go to the local club, they get drunk with their friends, and something happens where they get caught in a moment. When you're drunk, you know what it's like. Something just happens, like a kiss. That moment now, you're saying that now you're going to have to end a 30-40 year marriage, get divorced and separate the kids and everything, go for all of that because that guy got drunk or that girl got drunk and had in the moment 5-second kiss.
Okay, yes.
So what would you do? Is it
the
gone?
actual action there, when you think of that in a retrospective against the whole marriage and a life built up, all right, a kiss versus a whole marriage, okay, there's a question of, is that worth breaking?
Yeah,
but do you know what it is you're forgetting? It's the build up to that. You should not have to get yourself into that situation.
Yeah.
You should not have to get yourself so silly drunk that you don't know what you're doing and you're acting in a way that you do these things that you regret.
Is it forgivable?
No. I know it's just a kiss.
No.
But it's so easy to already break that trust.
Right, so are you saying...
accidentally or not.
So are you saying that someone who's drunk, you basically take everything that they do and say as 100%, that is 100% factual, what they think and feel, and you don't ever shrug anything off just because you know that they're drunk?
But
you take it all
who
literal.
chose to get drunk in the first place? Who chose to drink themselves silly? Who chose to put themselves in a vulnerable situation where they could make mistakes that are extremely damaging to their life?
Sometimes putting yourself in vulnerable positions is the way of life, isn't it? Any club you go to, you're going to have a drink. Okay, let me ask you a question then.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Okay. All right, okay. Me and you are married. Let's put you in a situation. Right.
It's getting personal now.
We're married. We've been married for 10 years. We've got 4 beautiful kids. We've got a home. We've got businesses together. And I go to a club. I get spiked. I wasn't even planning to drink. I just had one drink and it was spiked. My water was spiked. My glass of tap water was spiked. I didn't even know what happened because I was spiked, but a girl kissed me and I didn't even remember it because I was spiked. Are you now telling me that because you saw it on a video camera of something happening, now because you've touched someone else's lips, we're going to get a divorce, we're going to split everything, we're going to get rid of the business, everything's going to change?
But do you know what it is?
So don't you think that the marriage is more valuable than that one mistake?
Okay.
Because we're only human, Tam.
Yeah, but technically marriage is more valuable than anything. Marriage is more valuable than one night stand or one thing. But
I agree.
But that one little thing, it doesn't mean it's more valuable. It's just that it has such a detrimental damage to the relationship.
So
but you know what?
For mistakes.
My thing for that, my query, my argument to that would, as a distrustful person, because you've done something wrong, question, was you actually spiked or was you using that as a reason or an excuse?
Well, you're going to have to trust me.
There you go. You've shattered the trust.
Yeah, but how would I shatter the trust?
You've got to see it like this, yeah? Let's say my friend saw you kissing someone. You come to me and you say, no, I didn't know, I was spiked. That just sounds like an excuse to me. And you know what? I would distrust that.
So what you're saying, humans, you're saying should be perfect when it comes to being in a relationship.
Not perfect.
If you're saying not perfect, mistakes can happen.
Right.
You're not giving your partner any room for mistakes. Again, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. You're saying basically that your partner is not allowed to ever make any error or anything in this situation, which basically means you're saying to them, when you go out, you should never get drunk.
I disagree.
Because when you're drunk, mistakes can happen.
No.
Am I right?
You need to set yourself up, and you are grown up enough and mature enough as a person to make sure you don't make those mistakes. There are mistakes such as you forgot your keys and you had to wake someone up. Or silly things in life. But there should be no mistake that should mount to you cheating on your partner, intentionally or unintentionally.
To conclude then, Tan, is cheating, yes or no, forgivable?
No.
I think yes. I think yes.
Oh.
I think it could be. I think it could be in certain scenarios. I think in extreme cases it could be.
Right.
Because if we're going by that road, right, it's all right. Let's just say that you fainted on the street.
Oh,
okay.
Come on.
And then someone had to resuscitate you. Do I get divorced because someone else
obviously that is a life and death situation.
How can I trust that?
Well, I would presume a paramedic if he's blowing everything up.
No, let's just say like I don't know, there was a video of a man kissing you in the street on the floor, and he was like, oh, I had to resuscitate her. She passed out.
Oh, come on.
That's what I'm saying. In extreme scenarios, it could be acceptable.
In extreme scenarios, that doesn't fall into it.
Agreed.
Yeah?
Agreed.
If, let's say, for example, right, and I think we've had these conversations before. We've played devil's advocate a lot of this. Men, maybe women too, if they go past a certain level and they are so tempted, it's very hard to turn back when you get to that position. But who got themselves into that position in the first place?
I totally agree.
Who decided to go to that specific party with a house full of girls or a house full of men?
They say,
who chose to, put themselves into that position?
There's a saying, prevention is better than the cure. Do you know what I mean?
Prevent at all costs.
100%. No, I totally agree.